Hello, class. I am teacher Mei from Guangxi Financial Vocational College. Today we are going to step into the world of statistical organization together. If I give you 10 seconds now, find the most popular milk tea flavors in this chart. Can you find it quickly? But what about this picture? Did you see it at a glance? Bubble tea has the highest sales volume. That's the beauty of statistics. Today we will pass the 5-step magic to crack the secret code of statistical organization. Let's get started.
Let's learn about statistical indicators and statistical indicator systems,
Clarify the direction and focus of statistical collation,
which reflects the overall phenomenon.
Designing a statistical organization plan is your battle map. Below, we create a data-winning solution in 3 steps. The first step is target anchoring, summarization and refinement, and clearly define the goals of the program. Can provide direction for statistical collation. For example, a survey on campus milk tea consumption. The goal is to analyze students' consumption of milk tea, or evaluate the operation of school milk tea. The goal should be clear. The clearer the goal, the more accurate the plan is. The second step is tool selection. What weapon to match? We can use Excel, SPSS, Python, and other tools to proceed. The use of these 3 tools needs attention to its suitability. Let's look at Excel first. It is suitable for processing data up to 1,000 items. What about SPSS? It is suitable for complex analysis of data. Python is suitable for automating data processing. Pay attention to tools just like choosing weapons. Not the more advanced the better, the more appropriate the better. Steps on process design. Plan a battle route. In this step, we need to make a detailed schedule. Make sure every step can be completed within the planned time frame. For example, for the sales data of school milk tea, perform statistical collation, and the timeline of each phase can be shown in a Gantt chart, so you can know whether each link is carried out as originally planned. Remember, a plan without a schedule is like a journey without navigation. Through these 3 steps, we can work out a complete statistical collation plan. After the plan is formulated, we will next review the raw data. This step is the gatekeeper to data quality. So let's see how we can do this. First, check the completeness of the data. When receiving a piece of data, we need to check the data first for any omissions. For example, a college has 2 campuses,
like gender, ethnicity, age, height, weight, and
it was found that the college only collected the West Campus. Mixed Bing Cheng's weekly sales data, not data for another campus. This suggests that the data is incomplete. Second, the accuracy of the data review. Correctness refers to whether the raw data is accurate and reliable. It's 2 things. One is the logic check. Check if the data is logical. For example, through the Mixed Bing Cheng weekly sales table, it was found that Mixed Bing Cheng's weekly sales were negative. This is illogical. The second is computational inspection. Check if the data is duplicated, whether the format is wrong, etc. As shown in the statistical exam submission schedule. The same IP address submitted twice. This could lead to duplication of data. Students, after the data is reviewed correctly, we also need to group the data by grouping, turning messy data into order, making it convenient for us to summarize the statistics in the next step. Statistical grouping is not cutting the cake. Instead, use the magic cutting technique to reveal the true form of the data. Next, we need to base our work on data classification. Aggregate the data. In the era of big data, we want to achieve a double-sword combination of manual and computer data aggregation. Today, let's unlock the fast, accurate, and powerful features of manual aggregation, and the stable, powerful, and intelligent features of computer aggregation. Let's see who is the king of the data battlefield. Round 1: manual summary. Like cavalry on the data battlefield, manual aggregation is mainly suitable for small amounts of data and relatively simple computation scenarios. There are several common methods. The first is the tally method. It was a data blitz, counting using the Chinese character zheng. This week's beverage sales statistics as recorded by supermarkets The method is simple and intuitive. The second is the transcription method. It is the precise handling of data migration. The scattered data are transferred from the original record table to the summary table. For example, a company monthly sales data for 3 sales departments is summarized into a master table. This method is suitable for data integration across departments and systems. The third is the folding method. It's the spatial magic of data alignment. As shown in the picture, this method can intuitively identify whether the data is duplicated or missing. The fourth is the card method. It's a flexible puzzle of data classification, as shown in the picture. This method is suitable for scenarios that require dynamic analysis. The 4 methods of manual aggregation have their own advantages and disadvantages. Students can choose the appropriate method as needed. Round R, computer aggregation, heavy armor in the data battlefield, then for large and complex data. How can we sort it out quickly and efficiently? And that's where we're going to use our computers. Tablets and other computer tools, for example, to process a summary of 100,000 order data from an e-commerce platform. We can use Excel's SUM summation formula, pivot table, Python summation code for one-click summarization. Get twice the result with half the effort. Improve the efficiency of data processing. Comparison of manual and computer aggregates. Remember, little data depends on your hands, big data relies on the brain. Hand and brain, forming a synergy. The 5th step of statistical collation is to convert boring and messy data into vivid visual diagrams, such as the distribution of grades in a class. Show it through diagrams, more intuitive. Students, after just starting, we have completed the 5 steps of battle of statistical organization. These 5 steps are indispensable: clear direction, precise data, scientific classification, summarization and refinement, and visual display. It's not just a step-by-step process. It is the 5-fold cultivation of our life. The clear direction is to tell us. You should also set clear goals in life. Stay committed to the development direction. Accurate data requires us in the workplace to strictly adhere to the data bottom line and cultivate a work ethic of seeking truth and being pragmatic. Adhere to integrity. Scientific classification is a warning to us. Life choices cannot be labeled indiscriminately. It is necessary to establish pluralistic and dialectical values. Summarizing and refining is to let us understand. Life is like data. Summary precipitation determines thickness. To cultivate an awareness of critical thinking in lifelong learning, the visual representation tells us, in the workplace, presentation is a lever of influence, and how you can let others see your worth is extremely important. Students, life is like statistics. It is necessary to clarify the overall pattern. It also requires the accumulation of precise data. It requires both the rationality of classification modeling, but also the warmth of visual value. I hope you have a statistical mind as you win in the future. Ride the wind of vision, hold the key to data. The wisdom of reason. Have a warm heart. Write your own wonderful chapter calmly. After class, please. In the statistical data aggregation method, 3 of the methods. How about your daily spending during the week? Summarize. Remember the similarities and differences of each method. The above is all the content of this lesson. Thank you very much.